Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our third season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 30 of 36, the Banquet 400 at Kansas Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at Talladega, where we won. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, here are the point standings. We are now 229 points from Tony Stewart because I think during like the first set of pit stops, Tony Stewart overheated his engine. He was right behind us, but I didn't even notice until I was like looking in the highlight reel to make the thumbnail for that video. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that guarantees I'm going to win the championship now because there's no freaking way Tony Stewart is going to make up 229 points on me in the next 7 races or whatever. You blow my engine again like we did in New Hampshire, but that's not going to happen. I promise. Maybe. I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he wasn't able to do that on Tony Stewart last season, though, was he? Jeff Gordon still got a little bit of that rivalry left from New Hampshire where I destroyed my race car battling for the lead with him. And then you got these two loonies right here. Earl Hall still hasn't raced since Daytona 500. He's still all salty about the fact that he ruined my Daytona 500 and blames me for it. It's so stupid. But yeah, I guess I'm going to be using this car in every race until the end of the season. I don't know if there's any races where I might actually use a different paint scheme. Maybe the test car, because I don't think this contract is going to last very long, just considering I can't get the happiness to stay up unless I get all 3 of the expectations met every single race. That's going to be impossible whenever I'm trying to start every race from last place with no qualifying. So, yeah, quick select the chassis, engine, and body. The chassis, I think we used the chassis and the body in the last race, and we kept it completely clean, so it only went down 1% in condition. The engine is fresh, and that is an 81 car rating. That's probably like 5% better than the last time we came to Kansas, maybe even like 10%, just considering we only come here once a season. So we should be able to win this race. But considering how some of our recent races have gone, you know, always finishing like 2nd or 3rd, it's like we're just not quite there yet. Maybe that'll change for this race. I just woke up, so my voice might not sound right, and my commentary might not be that good. So, whoops. But yeah, it's like, what, 4:30 in the afternoon right now, and then I have work. I have to leave for work at 5:30, and I've got 2 videos to record. So, yeah, that really makes it a little difficult to get all this stuff recorded and then leave as fast as possible. But I figured, hey, if you wake up like 2 hours before you got to go to work and you just sleep through the day, then I'm like all fresh and full of energy. Wow, 12th place on the first lap. I should be able to get pole with this car then. Just need to hit the brakes a little earlier for turns 1 and 2. Our setup right now is negative 0.5 turns and 20 psi, which could warrant a little more tire wear than usual at other tracks, but this is rather freshly paved, so 20 psi should not be that bad. I don't have any bite right now into turn 3. It's like I want the car to turn more, but I don't think it actually could. I don't think anybody's could. Okay, can we get a start in the top 5? Oh, we got the pole. First time we got the pole with this car, isn't it? We are going to be starting right next to Tony Stewart. Got to finish in front of him. I don't know how hard that's going to be. I mean, I'm trying to side draft him so that I keep him from, you know, taking the lead from me at the start of the race, and now making contact with him in the process. But still, like, it's freaking AI. You know how they work with their kick-ass transmissions, way better than yours. Start of every race. Okay, let's block Dale Earnhardt Jr. a little bit. Okay, we got the lead. We're going to lead the first lap. I'm going to try to pull away, lead as many as possible. Or the car can get tight in turn 3 just like it did in qualifying. Oh, here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. I just want a side draft, but this freaking directional pad is too sensitive for me to just get close to him, not touch him. Fine, let's race 30 then. Ow, ow, ow. That was completely unpredictable. Didn't even see it coming. At least my race is not as bad as this guy, Jeremy Sadler, blowing up.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I mean, I'm on worn tires, so I guess my laps are a little bit slower.
Gas tank's getting empty.
Yeah, low fuel tires cause me to drift a little bit into the corners sometimes. So, I'm gonna go down pit road. Most important thing, that I don't speed in. It's a 1.5 mile track. Could be very easy to do that. Okay, let's take it slow. Don't do anything wrong. Don't spin either. There we go. Good pit road entry. Actually, that was horrible because I was taking way too long to get down to speed. But we all know I'll lose even more time if I speed in, so I can't even push it. Because we've had Chicagoland, Atlanta, Charlotte. I think I've probably sped into Las Vegas, all the 1.5 mile tracks at this point on pit road. On this game in specific, because getting on the pit road it's very easy to spin the car doing that. Heck, easier than in NASCAR Heat 3 or maybe even NASCAR Heat 2 to spin the car entering pit road. Well, I mean, I think NASCAR Heat 2 was hard, but they made it easier with NASCAR Heat 3, which was great. Okay, so we come off pit road, and looks like someone's going to beat us off with that blue dot on the map. Mark Martin takes the lead here at Kansas Speedway. So I'm out pit road, second place, I guess. I figured Dale Jarrett, because he was running in second, but we're just going to have to find out. Because, I mean, I guess he wasn't one of them that went down pit road first. So far, it's only this guy, and if he stayed out that long, there's no way he can come out in front of me, is it? Well, let's just track down Mark Martin, which I should be able to do on this lap, shouldn't I? Yeah, we passed all those guys, and then here's Mark Martin right in front of us. Oh gosh, I pulled up to him way more quick than I thought it would. I'm trying to go underneath him, and he's blocking me. Why does Mark Martin keep blocking me? What the heck? He blocked me so hard, he made sparks fly. Am I clear? Okay, we're clear. And we're in 6th, so yeah, that many people still haven't pitted yet. Oh, Mark Martin hadn't even gone down pit road yet. No wonder why he was in front of me and so slow. Okay, then. So I'm definitely still the leader. Hey, back markers. Hey, type race car. Yeah, we're at the end of our run. Race is about to be over. White flag about to come out and everything. So I'm just gonna duck down underneath Ashton Lewis. Look, guys, we're racing again. We're not just driving around in circles because our car is so freaking on point. Pass Greg Biffle on the outside. Guys, look, I can pass on the outside. White flag is in the air. Is JC going to win this race to get his 13th win of my career? Yeah, I think our 8th one was at Talladega. Yeah. And then this guy is losing his freaking mind just like me. And this has been just another boring race in our 3rd season of career mode because we're doing qualifying, which makes it that easy just to win races and win the championship. So there's so much shit to skip through. I might just throw in some time-lapse thing of me just driving around the racetrack. I don't know what music I'm going to put in there. I'm always running out of uncopyrighted music from video games to just throw in there, you know. I don't want to use, like, speed zone music from this game, but okay, we'll do some donuts. This is our 2nd time in a row doing donuts in the 9 car. We finished ahead of Tony Stewart by quite a bit. I don't know where he finished, but he wasn't even in the top 5 leading into pit stop. So, doing our donuts, our Banquet donuts. I think Banquet has donuts. I think they're like a bread brand, or at least I think they were. I want to just look at that logo and I think of red, you know. Oh, that's nice. Okay, the wall. That's good. Let's add that to the checklist of things you have to do to celebrate. Gotta smash that wall. Smash that like button. No, don't like this video. It wasn't even good. I guess it adds an interesting element that we didn't have for quite a while. That I get a huge bonus if I meet all 3 expectations of this sponsorship. Because without it, I just get a regular $725,000. But if I meet all 3 of them, then they give me that bonus, which is like $2.9 million or whatever. So I made like $3.62 million in just that race. Wow. So I just need to keep on doing that. Even whenever we're kicked out of this car because we can't do that every single freaking race, whenever I'm not even qualifying anymore next season, then it'll still be like that with every contract where we have to, you know, meet all of those expectations in order to get big pay. Because we're going to need that, you know, to keep on upgrading our car so we can start from last and be able to make our way through the field and finish as well as we are right now. It's going to be so difficult to win races and even finish in the top 5 starting in last place. So right now it's just not that interesting, but we're just kind of grinding our way to the end of this championship that we're finally going to win after, golly, I started this during summer of 2018 and spring of 2019, and I can't believe we're just now getting to this whole championship winning thing. I've been trying to upload it as frequently as possible, and it's finally happening. But yeah, it was like 220 something points on Tony Stewart, so I guess I gained like 40 on him, maybe more than that, maybe less, I don't know. Who was it finished in 2nd place with us? I know Dale Earnhardt Jr. was running in 2nd at one point. Mark Martin, he took forever to go down the road. I thought he was running in 2nd. I didn't even look at the results, but I'm sure you guys saw some of it. Man, I had like a 5-second lead, 6-second lead on the field. Jeff Gordon's rivalry goes down to -8, so that should be gone after our next race at Charlotte. And then Earl Hall, Mike Murphy still here. And after Jeff Gordon's gone, I'm guessing, like, we're going to have these guys all the way into, like, halfway through our freaking 4th season at this rate. And then I'm going to be starting at the back of the field, so I'm going to be making more fantasy driver rivals. Fantasy driver rivals. I can't speak English. Okay, team management. Shop additions. 8 races left until the engine shop expansion comes in to increase our engine power. So that'll arrive, you know, I guess a few races after the next season begins. Garage. Got 5 races left until this is done being built. This just came out of the shop. Guess that was an overall because the tire grip was higher than usual. If overall this, the tire grip goes up by 1%. I guess that's worth it. I just got big pay, so I guess it's okay to spend $754,000 instead of like half of that for just a repair. And then engines, no work to do in here because we have 8 races left until this is done being built, and this will be done in 1 race. We just used this and brought it down 2% in condition. It could have been 1, but just kept on bashing the damn wall. I'm sure the contact with Delnor Jr. also had to play a part in that. And Tony Stewart. I made contact with every freaking driver on the lead lap that I came near. We didn't touch lap cars though, so that's interesting. Really just going to be repairing this, I suppose, because overhauling doesn't do anything. This is something I should have done a long time ago, but I should have started building a body, because clearly if I start building a new body, it's better than that darn thing that I was just trying to repair, because its ratings aren't even getting into the 80s, and I don't know, I feel like this might just be a waste in the end, because we're finally going to get a body shop edition to come in way later on, and then these ratings are actually going to be way better than this, but for the time being, this is necessary. Should have done it ages ago. And it looks like we've still got over $5 million left in our account, so that is great. I wish I had $5 million in my real bank account. That'd be wonderful. Happiness, 60. So it was at 58 because it decreased because we didn't get all 3 of them at Talladega, though I think we could have. I think we could have at Dover. It's just like I can't qualify in the top 5 in most races. But then we go to Kansas and I just qualify on the pole so easily. Yeah, I mean, see, I have to do all 3 of those things. We have to finish in the top 5, qualify in the top 5, and ahead of Tony Stewart. And so far, I finished ahead of Tony Stewart every single race. It's just the qualifying one. It's so dumb that the qualifying can be the most difficult thing. I don't know if I need to start thinking about the whole dropping the tire pressure really low for qualifying, just so that I can, I don't know, have tires that are built to be short run. But at, you know, at a super speedway, it's all about having a car that maintains speed very well, and you can't have the tire pressure high or anything like that. So I don't know what I could have done at Talladega except hope to get lucky. But I'll see you guys next week whenever we go to Lowe's Motor Speedway race 31 of 36, the UAW GM Quality 500, where hopefully for the 2nd time in a row we can meet all those expectations. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.